So, Dr. Menon, Dubai has often been seen as a safe haven for investors, especially during times of uncertainty. But with rising prices and global challenges, do you think Dubai is still considered a low-risk investment destination? And how do you view the balance between value and risk here in Dubai?
Okay, it's a great question, but there's actually 3 or 4 things that you've asked in that one question. So let's look at all of them. Is Dubai still a safe haven for investments, particularly when we are talking about off-plan? The answer is a resounding yes. Definitely. If you look at the UBS Global Real Estate Bubble Index report, the one for 2024, it actually measures the risk factor or the bubble for different markets around the world. Dubai sits firmly in the moderate category. So we are in a very, very strong place in terms of safety when you're talking for real estate investment.
Okay.
The other part of your question was about with global challenges and looking at the geopolitical landscapes, is it considered safe? And again, the answer is yes. Because if you look at what is happening around you, and history has shown this to us multiple times over, when we had the challenges of the wars in the past, whether it was the US war with Iraq, it could have been Arab Spring, it could have been the Houthi rebel attacks, it could be Russia walking into their neighbors' yards, it could be what's happening now with Israel and Gaza, it has never slowed down the number of transactions in Dubai. In fact, it contributed to increasing the transactions. Because let's take just one example. Let's take Russia and Ukraine. Okay. Now, the moment that happened, all those countries in that area felt insecure. So they had to move their money out. Where could you move it? They couldn't go to the US. They couldn't go to Europe. China and India were definitely not an option. Dubai became the solution to them. So what happens normally is when there are conflicts or certain international tensions, political tensions, people want to move to safe haven, neutral cities or countries. Dubai has always been in that bracket. So we've always seen that when something happens on a world stage, the money gets funneled into Dubai. So for us, we have capitalized as a city on the volatile situations around the world. And the last 24 years have demonstrated that over and over again. The other part of this question also included in terms of the prices going up. Would this be considered a low-risk market, or is there value in the market? The value far exceeds the price at this point in time. We now have 2 launches every day. Every 18 hours, there is a launch that's happening in Dubai, and all of them are selling out. So when you look at these investors from around the planet, they too understand the market dynamics, the political situations, property cycles. They can see the trends that's happening, and none of them are slowing down. Every single launch is selling out within 3 to 6 hours. That's a clear indicator that the investors still see that the value in Dubai far exceeds the risk. If that was not so, we would be having inventory left back with all the developers. We don't have it. People are putting the money as expressions of interest, and they're going away disappointed, now waiting for the next launch in the same community. So to answer that question, value versus risk, value way exceeds the risk at this point.
Fantastic. Thank you for the detailed explanation, Dr. Menon. Truly insightful.